Everyone, welcome to Data Technologies, and today we are going to cover SAP's BOBJ's Chapter 2. In this chapter, we are going to learn more about IDT. So let's go and start it. So this is the workflow which we have already discussed, where we have to first we have to make the connection, then we are going for the data foundation, and then we have to create the business layer. Afterwards we can only make the universe. This is how we are going to create data foundation layer, which I have already shown you in last video. If you haven't watched that video, so I'll suggest you to go for that video first, and then it will be better for you to understand this video. So we are going to learn today the types of join. In this diagram, where you can see they are that these tables are joined, you can see these lines. Actually, these lines are the joins. So we are going to learn that how many types of joins are there and what does that mean. So first type of join is equal join, and it's just as the name suggests, it is based on equality between the values of column 1 or column 2, like the column 1 of one table and the other column of another table. So this is equal join. Next join which we are going to discuss is theta join, and that causes two or more tables with common domain to be combined into a single table. You will also learn more about it in detail, so don't worry. Next is outer join. Outer join is a link, two tables. Obviously we are going to use these joins to link two tables. So one which has rows that do not match those in the common column of the other table. So we can say that these are the join which build in between two tables where there is no similarity. And then next is shortcut join, where it is actually used worldwide, and it's a faster join path between two tables. So this is how the equal join looks like. When you go in detail of that join which we have created, you will be able to see this sign which is known as equal, and you can see it is shop ID and it is also connecting with shop ID. So that's how the equal joins look like. Next is theta join, which we have said that one table, one part of the table, one column is being joined with two different part of the another table. So same way it's like age, this one age, which is being linked with age max and age min with table 2. Next is outer join, where you can see this is customer ID and it is also linked with customer ID, though both tables are same, so we can link in that way. It is also 1n. You can see in some joins you will be able to see this 1n or 1 this one. We'll also discuss what does that mean. This is shortcut join, where you can see this being joined together. Now what is the joins operator, which I said that there is 1 1 or there is and 1. When we join one table to another one table, like when we are joining two tables 1 to 1, then it is 1 to 1, 1 colon 1. And when we join many tables to one table, then it is n to 1. And when we join one table to many, it is 1 to n. And when we join many to many, it is n to n. A loop is a set of joins that defines a closed path. Sometimes after, like I have said you, that first we need to make the connections. To make the connection, obviously we need to develop some joins in it, which we have discussed in these slides. We have to make joins, and then these are the join operators which are going to connect those tables. After connecting tables, sometimes there is a problem that there is some loop, and because of that loop, the flow which you have created is not going to work. So what is that loop? When there is a connection between the tables and it is like closed path. So I'll be showing here in the next slide that what is the closed path. If you can see here, like it is being connected with these two. And if I talk about this, So there is one connection here, there is one connection here, and there is one connection here, and from these two tables are connected. So it's a close path they are forming. So if you are not able to understand it, when we will do practice, we'll be doing practice on the application, so you will be better understanding it. Don't worry about it now. Next is trust. Traps to happen, like one is looping which happens, and next is traps. So there are two types of traps. One is chasm trap and second is fan trap. So chasm trap occur when they are many too many. It's not about many to one, so don't get confused. It is too many to one. Joins converge on a single table. For example, a customer can place many orders or can place many loans. So that type there is a trap. And next is fan trap. A fan trap is a type of join path between three tables when one to many joined links are table which is done linked by another. So we'll be understanding it by seeing it. So it is chasm trap. This is the fact table which can be joined. Here is the product. Fact table, then it is also linked with joins. Here this dimension table which is also linked with sales, then fact table promotions, and then dimension table, and then it is fact tables. If I talk about fan trap, this ID is joined with sale ID, client ID, sale date. And then this is joined with sale ID, model ID, and this is also not very clear. So we are going to cover this much in today's class, and I hope you like today's video. So stay tuned and thanks for watching.